I come from a small town where everyone knows each other. I was raised in a very strict Catholic household. I had a pretty sheltered life growing up, no dating, no parties, none of that stuff. So when I moved to the city for college, it was a whole new world for me. I had total freedom. That's when I met my boyfriend. Welcome to Think Twice. How are you, my beautiful people? My heart is so full of gratitude for every one of you. Before we begin, I want to ask that you support and encourage me by clicking the subscribe button and liking the video as I continue with the story. He's a little older and honestly the most amazing person I have ever met. He taught me so much about life and love and made everything feel exciting. I was completely over the moon when we became a couple. We've been together for 3.5 years now. I had so many firsts with him. Naturally, I assumed we would get married. He was my one and only. Then, about 8 months ago, he sat me down and told me he felt like our relationship was losing its spark. I was shocked because I thought we were doing well. For a second, I thought he was about to break up with me. But instead, he said we should open up the relationship and explore polyamory. He said it's more normal now and that it could help bring us closer. I was hurt. Like hurt. I couldn't believe he'd even ask me that. But I loved him too much. He's my first love. I didn't want to lose him, so I said yes. He made some rules like no bringing other people into our beds. We live separately anyway, and to keep things away from places we'd usually go. But honestly, I didn't care about the rules. I couldn't even imagine being with someone else. I only wanted him. But that first month, things didn't get better. I saw him less and less. He was always busy. I checked his social media and saw he started hanging out with some girl. She posted him all the time. I was burning with jealousy, but I didn't say anything. When I did see him, he was sweet like always. But it started to feel like he was just trying to make up for not being around. I felt like I was the one doing all the work planning stuff. Texting first, chasing after him, holding on so tight while he felt far away. Then a few months ago, we were supposed to see a movie together, but he bailed on me last minute. I went anyway. While I was there, I ran into one of my friends, and she was with her older brother. We ended up watching the film together. Afterward, we grabbed some drinks, and I started noticing how attractive and funny he was. I caught him looking at me a certain way too, like maybe he felt something too. I didn't pursue anything, though this was all so new to me. Liking someone else? That felt so weird. I wasn't used to anyone but my boyfriend. He eventually found me on Instagram, and we started talking. I told him about the open relationship and being poly, and he was super chill about it. He said he was happy to spend time with me without worrying about cheating. We started hanging out more, and honestly, I didn't feel so alone anymore. I didn't feel like I had to beg someone for love. Even the little time I spent with my boyfriend started to feel enough because my heart didn't feel so empty anymore. One day after we'd become close friends, he just kissed me on the lips, and it hit me I had feelings for him, sexual ones. We ended up hooking up not long after. It was amazing. I felt wanted, cherished. He was so gentle, so generous. I couldn't get enough of him. It felt like he balanced me out in a way I didn't know I needed. I finally understood what being poly could mean, loving more than one person in a way that felt real and full. I grew very attracted. We even joined the gym together and started working out. He's a busy guy, but always made time for me and always invited me into his world and his hobbies. I felt special and giddy. Then this week, my boyfriend came to me and said, I think we should close the relationship and focus on each other. I was confused. I asked him, why? Things are going well for us. He said it's time to think about the future and build something serious. Then he brought up religion. You're Catholic, you should understand. If you want this to last, it has to just be the two of us. When I hesitated, he started guilt-tripping me, like I was doing something wrong, like I wasn't thinking about us. I love him. I do. But now I feel confused. I feel upset. I didn't ask for any of this. He opened the door and I just followed because I loved him. And now that I found a little peace, a little joy, he wants to shut it all down. It feels unfair. I didn't stop seeing the guy. I was beginning to be fond of him. He was there for me when my boyfriend was busy with whatever he was doing. I started enjoying his company more than that of my boyfriend. We would plan on how we will do things together. I will bail on him at the last minute. This continued for a long time, and I started losing feelings for my boyfriend. I don't know if it was just cause I started experiencing something new that I hadn't experienced before, but I became more comfortable around the other guy. Then I decided that I wouldn't continue with all of this. Yes, he wanted us to stop the open relationship, but it was too late on his side. One day I went to see him to tell him that I was done with the relationship. We had bitter arguments for some while until it escalated to me trying to save myself from him at that moment. It didn't stop there. He started stalking me. I had to change my locks and all, just because of him. I never knew that someone I once loved and cherished would turn out to be this way. I guess we learn every day. I'm just confused here, not knowing what to do exactly, if it's to get a restraining order on him. Drop your comments on what you think she should do. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.